Ah. It's your boy Blake Evermore. But who is Blake Evermore? Who am I? When you're looking at the screen, it's an unfamiliar face. It may be familiar to some people, but you don't really know him. Let me explain. Blake Evermore is me. And I'm a young entrepreneur, as I say. I had an LLC before. I had a website. I had a lot of things to solidify my spot and to tell you that, oh, I'm a legit entrepreneur. Oh yeah, I'm a legit young entrepreneur. I got the years to show. I got the proof. I put in the time, the effort. I had the dedication, the hunger. But a lot of the stuff that I've done shown throughout the years, it's so easy now for moderation to mimic that in 2 seconds, so where they don't know the story behind how it was made. It's just like seeing art, right? You may see a nice picture painted and be like, yo, that's good, but I feel like they could have did this differently. But that piece of art could have been perfectly made, stroke by stroke, days, weeks. They could have put months behind it to try to get certain things to be a certain way. But now in this moderation, it's so easy to mimic that in 2 seconds, to where the AI destroys the value within the person's mindset and what they wanted within their art. I was a person to where I was a very creative person. I was a very creative kid. And I was trying to find my way throughout myself and what I wanted to do with my talent. So I tried a lot of things. I attached my love to a lot of things because I wanted to see which lane I saw myself the most in. To see which path that I took shows a reflection of myself the most. I tried music. I tried making videos. I tried to edit them. I tried mixing, mastering. I tried making clothes. I tried uploading a brand. I tried making a website. I tried all these things. But I didn't want no help from it because I wanted to see the dedication within me. But that took a lot of things away from me. It took a lot of things a kid usually would take time to do. I did. I was inside for hours trying to figure out what I wanted within myself, what I wanted to see within myself. And I was being mentored. I was being taught a lot of things. I was being taught to not be average, because my father saw the light within my eyes. He knew in my head I didn't feel right. In my head, I wasn't placed in the world mentally right. I always felt like I had a different mission. When I was a kid, I used to do a lot of things that kids didn't really understand about me. I used to talk with my hands. I used to visualize movie scenes and try to make them come to life with my hands and my toys and my action figures, because I seen all this stuff, but I didn't have the utensils or the tools to actually take my time out to form the movie I was trying to create at the time. So I had to use what I had to use in front of me. In my head, before I even knew, you know what I'm saying, with the drawing and everything, I didn't take the drawing that serious, so I had to do it in different ways that I felt was easier or comfortable or easy to understand. I know that sounds crazy, like, come on, why did you not just pick up a pen and paper and just draw out what you seen? I used to doubt myself a lot, like if I was good enough to do certain things. And especially when you take time in your craft and you try to show the world and you don't get the response that you thought you'd get back, it ruins your dedication, it ruins your mindset, it ruins your view. It makes you question if you really had what you thought you had, because validation is a killer. You either get the validation you need or you never see it at all. As a kid, I thought that if I put in the time in and took the time out to separate myself from a lot of things that I felt like I wanted to do, and I know I wanted to see, I thought I would get the validation and the responses I was gonna get. I never felt like I got enough. And it blinded me from what I was getting. There was people telling me like to keep going. There was people that was telling me they loved my craft. But I just felt like it wasn't enough. And that would ruin my motivation and my dedication to keep the image I had. So it led me to changing my name. It led me to changing what I tried to post. It led me to stressing out in the studio if this song is good, if this song is good or not. I did over 15 songs that day, barely got sleep. But now I feel like all of them is just trash because I'm not seeing the results that other people I'm seeing on social media is getting. It ruined it. And it led me into a spiral, and it took me under and far under where I thought I couldn't even hit for. I reached the point of rock bottom, and I thought that the only option left was to give up. Was to give up on my goals, was to turn away and just settle for a 9-to-5, because that's probably what I'm just good for. I spent a lot of time and effort on trying to just do it out of love. I wasn't looking for the money for it. I just wanted the respect. I just wanted the validation. I just wanted to be seen as, yo, you're enough. And I wanted it in a viewpoint of a million eyes, like, because I wanted it so bad. I wanted to be the next icon. The first black. To show like there's something like of myself. And then that's when I got older. Everybody laughing, yeah. Well, on that note, just like I always say, word to, word to you. Hey! And that's your little kid. I got older. It still hasn't left. Like, I still got that fire and hunger in me, but it's a different type of feeling now to where all that, it doesn't matter no more. It doesn't matter to me no more. I just want people to get the message on what I post, and they see the effort. They see I'm trying. They see I've been trying. They see the work that I've been putting in. It's hard to do it because a lot of stuff now is so easy to do, and the copy and the mimic, that when you see something being posted, you don't know the story behind how it was even made. So it's easier to judge it. It's easier to look over it. It's easy to just let it go. And you don't see the artist behind the art. You just see the art. And it's easy to judge the art when you don't know the person that put that pain and that effort and the blood, sweat, and tears, and you don't see it, so it's hard to even give that person their flowers because you compare it to something else. You'll compare it to something else that you see that was probably better. And then that person may never get the flowers that they deserve because comparison is the killer of all art. So I say this to say, for anybody that's out there right now, that you want to chase your goals, you want to do this, that, and the third, there's a lot of easy ways to get stuff done, especially now with AI. A lot of timing that you put in your art, people would fall for the AI faster than falling for the realism. All I say is just love that you did it yourself. Love that you put that time in. Love that you created something beautiful. Love your art for what your art is. And if you get the validation and if you get the flowers, love that too. But hold what you make close, because that is food that can feed your soul, because you know that you did it. You defeated a goal that you set for yourself in that time frame, and you completed it. So give yourself flowers. Give yourself grace. Don't give up because you want other people to show you something that you can tell yourself. You did it. You are enough. And that's what I learned by starting this at a very young age. I switched my mindset over to wanting to be hungry for all this when I was like 13. And I started when I was 16 with my music and everything. I started my music career when I was 16. And after that, I just let everything else be an umbrella effect. Whatever I wanted to touch and love on, I went, learned it, and I tried to master it the best way I could. People wouldn't even believe that I barely even watched tutorials on this. It was trial and error, it was blood, sweat, and tears. There's so many times I let myself down because I just thought I wasn't getting the results that I needed. I wasn't loving my art from what I was doing. I wasn't giving myself a round of applause on the goals that I completed for myself for that day. I completed another video. I completed another song. I wasn't giving myself grace because I wanted more for myself. It meant the world when certain people seen the potential and they poured into it. People started to see the value within my art. People would stop and tell me like, yo, you're doing good. You're gonna make it. You're doing this, you're doing that. And I always would thank and appreciate everybody who shows me love, because that was enough for me to humble myself and understand that it's not about being the top artist. It's not about making all this money. It's about the joy that you bring to people who can relate. And that's all I'm trying to do. In the time frame of when I felt like I wasn't understood, I made a slogan for myself. You know, and I kept saying it to remind people that word to, word to you means the word I say is for you to listen and understand. Because it was at a time where I felt like I wasn't understood. But the main one that I wanted to understand me was myself. So when I say word to, word to you, it's not for the person on the other side of the screen. It's for the person I see in the mirror, and then the others can relate. That being said, Blake Evermore is a young entrepreneur that's trying to make his dreams become reality. That's trying to realize the power that he has within himself. Blake Evermore is the person that trying to build a love so strong that never breaks every time he looks in the mirror. Blake Evermore is the one that says word to, word to you. Hey.